Hello and welcome to Mastering AWS featuring S3. I am your instructor, Alston Godbold, and today we're going to discuss what we'll cover in this course. So in this course, we're going to talk about Simple Storage Service, more commonly known as S3. So we're going to talk about what is S3, where to find it in the AWS console, what are some use cases for S3, who else uses the service. We'll also talk a little bit about what is cloud computing, what are some features and benefits of both cloud computing and S3, and much more. Who should take this course? This course is for anyone that is either new to cloud computing or new to Amazon Web Services. S3 is one of the bedrock services that Amazon Web Services offers. So starting with S3 is a good place, a good foundation. This course is also for small business owners that are looking to cut costs and maybe manage their own website or web service. Managers in general that are looking to reduce cost on storage services, personal growth, career changers, or anyone that is new to programming. Why you should take this course from me. I will complete a complete instructor overview later on in this course, but I do want to let you know that I have the education, the work experience, and the certifications to provide to you a complete course. I am AWS certified, which basically means that I have passed the AWS sponsored exam, and I've spent a large amount of time studying the AWS services that we'll talk about today. My course structure, the course consists of lectures. The lectures are a foundation for the hands-on tutorials that we'll complete later on in the course. We'll actually do 3 different types of tutorials. We'll do one in the console, kind of like a foundation introductory tutorial. Then we'll step it up a little bit and do similar tutorials in the command line. And then we'll hit the 3rd level by completing a SDK or software development kit based tutorial. And finally, this course will be considered a deep dive. We will talk about just about everything there is to talk about when it comes to S3. And the reason why I say just about is because Amazon adds new services and new stuff to their existing services all the time. And so by the time you hear this course for the first time, they may have added something that I haven't had an opportunity to add yet. So currently, this deep dive is complete. How will this course help you? It can assist you in saving money. You may be using a different cloud or physical storage option, and going through S3 may save you some money when you compare the cost, save you time. You can access your S3 bucket from anywhere in the world as long as you have an internet connection. You can save your stuff. You no longer have to make that tough decision of deleting a file that is important to you or a picture. You can just throw it up in S3. You can make recommendations to family and friends, employees and coworkers. This course will also provide a brief introduction into programming. We'll be using JavaScript and Node.js for our programming languages. So we will do a brief introduction when we do the SDKs. And finally, this course will provide a brief introduction into the command line interface. So the course format is as follows. Next, we'll create a free AWS account. We will navigate the Amazon Web Services console. We will create a user role, which we'll talk about in the next lecture. We'll do a brief introduction to S3. We'll do an instructor introduction. We'll discuss key terms. Now that key terms lecture or series of lectures will be very important as a good foundation to the rest of the course. After the key terms lectures, we'll take a deep dive into S3 using a lot of those key terms in which we just discussed. We'll take a closer look or a deep dive into S3. We will download and install Atom, which will be our IDE/text editor. Then we will get our hands dirty working with S3 in the console, followed by S3 in the command line, and then finishing up with the SDKs or software development kit. And then we will conclude the course. By the end of this course, you'll be able to confidently discuss the features and benefits of S3 and Amazon in large, discuss key terms like versioning, multi-factor authentication, S3 infrequently accessed, Amazon Glacier. You'll know the difference between S3 infrequently accessed, and S3 one zone infrequently accessed. You'll know the difference between regions and availability zones. We'll create a static web page. You'll be able to create, delete, and modify buckets using the command line, the console, or the software development kit. What you'll need to complete this course. You'll need an AWS account, internet access, access to the command line, an Atom or a different text editor, and basic knowledge of JavaScript. Don't worry, we will set all of that up through the duration of this course. And finally, before we complete this lecture, I do want to take a moment to say thank you. Thank you for enrolling in this course. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to either post them in the forums, the Q&A, or even email me directly. Thank you, and I look forward to working with you.